Hey guys, it's your coach, Eero here. So today I have a challenge for you and it's called the cat hold. And this is a hold that you are to hold for 90 seconds. And if you can't hold for the 90 seconds, it means that there's work for you to do. Well, let's get right to it. I will show you it right here. So basically the position looks something like this way. So actually I will put the 90 seconds here and I will tell you during this challenge about the pointers of the form and how to do it, where to feel it and so on. So here we go. All right. So first thing, my arms are pretty much shoulder width. And then here is very important, my back is quite horizontal. So it's leveled. I don't raise my buttocks up. So I keep my knees close to the ground. Here, this is 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree. That's kind of how it's sometimes hard to exactly perceive the what kind of posture you're having, but you try to hold the knees low here and it should be okay. The other thing about the shoulders is that, look, I'm not this way hunching my shoulders. I'm protracting a little. I'm not hunching this way. I'm just keeping them pressed forward a little bit so I have support there. So first thing that you might notice is most likely your shoulders. I think most people notice the shoulders get super tired. The other thing that people notice often is their quadriceps. So that's something that you wouldn't probably believe, but your quads have to work very hard here, to keep your knees from going to the ground. And one of the things also is your core muscles, of course. So you don't want your back to be hunched over like this way. That will go straight to your lower back. So try to keep your core neutral. This works those transversus abdominis, some of the deeper abdominal muscles. So that's very important. So your scapulas, you should feel. You're going to feel your shoulders burn, your quads burn, your core, and everything. And this is quite intense. So that was 90 seconds. And one thing also about the neck posture, don't arch your neck too much like this way. Don't be staring your crotch. Just keep it fairly neutral, a little bit eyes forward. Okay. So that was the challenge. Now this is again one of those exercises that first look at think it's not much. And oftentimes again people go and they try they go here and yeah, it's okay, it's not much. But what is required for you to actually realize where are you weakest, what are your strengths, you need to have more time and attention, you need to have more patience, you need to go hold. Most people will feel this very quickly and they will become this sort of feeling like they want to quit the movement, all right? But so this kind of exercise, you will again, as I mentioned, you will notice multiple different weaknesses, possible weaknesses in your body, in the quads, in your shoulders, in your core area, in your scapular control. You may notice that you start to, for example, do it this way, the scapula starts to go down, so you can't hold them stable there in front of your body. So probably the most common areas that people really feel super weak is their core muscles again, because you're not used to just keeping it for support for a longer period of time. And another thing, the quadriceps is one of those things that some people actually can experience knee pain while they do this exercise. Now this doesn't mean that the exercise is bad, but it means that you have pretty severe weaknesses in your quadriceps possibly. So if it's not a very bad sort of pain or anything like that, this exercise can help with them because you get a very sort of, in a way, light impact strengthening for your quads in that sort of angle, which might do a lot of good actually. So lucky thing is that it is fairly simple in way, you just need to go there, you need to hold it. It will be hard, but by doing it this way, holding it for a long period of time, you can get very, very good results, because when you have the long time under tension, you're forcing sort of the stimulus to go very deep into the body, all right? It's hard to express in another way, but holding this and you feel like the muscles start to burn and you might be shaking a little bit like this way, this means that you're getting a very, very strong stimulus to your muscles. and you're really changing the possible structure in your body and your posture. And when you do training this way, you might notice very quick sort of results, even in your like everyday posture and things that you do. If you do push-ups or something, you might notice different benefits in different areas when you do exercise like this way. And one of the things is that, and if you do this for 90 seconds, you can hold the 90 seconds, but you're like, it looks like something like this way. It's a sign that, you know, also that you are weak. You know, even though you hold the time, you should be able to hold that 90 seconds fairly comfortably. It shouldn't feel too hard. Of course, a little bit hard. For example, I could very nicely feel my shoulders when I did that, a little bit in the quads and core as well. But I've already worked a lot on this movement. And that's the thing. By working on it, you can get better. You can fix these weaknesses and get all these different sort of benefits. This is actually proper strength training, and this is precisely what kind of training you need. This isn't some sort of a complementary or accessory thing or something to do here and there in the sort of together with the other stuff. People often they do the mistake that they rush with their training, then they only focus on, you know, doing the sort of very low reps, like 1 to 5 maybe repetitions, super heavy weights, or doing some sort of exercise that just looks much harder, looks much more impressive, because this doesn't probably look too impressive, right? But you try it and you will feel how impressive it is and how impressive results it can give you. But this is really, as I said, this is true proper strength training. And it develops your strength incredibly well. So try out this cat hold for 90 seconds. Test out your strength in your core, in your quads, in your shoulders with this movement. And if you want sort of more exercises like this, I have a free mobility class called A Day of Mobility, where I go through a little bit similar exercises. All of those are some of my favorite drills for you to build mobility, alleviate tiredness, and just fix all sort of pain in your body and start to feel all around better throughout your daily life and whatever exercise you might be doing. And I also have many different training programs. We have thousands of users at the moment. People enjoy the results that they're getting from the programs because we focus on health, we focus on performance, we focus on posture, that we don't rush things. We build foundation and we want our training to work in the long term, and this is what I'm here to spread. So that's it, guys. If you want to try the mobility class, it's on dayofmobility.com. So I will see you guys there. Now try this cat hold. See you. Pow.